Hi, I'm Cyrus Pattinson and you're watching Sport Night Guns.
Cyrus, hello. It's our first time meeting you.
Yeah, it is. Nice to meet you. Thank you for your time.
What a hell of a gym you're here in.
It's a good gym, isn't it? Just finished the Saturday Sport Night, so it's always good rounds. Doghouse, isn't it?
So how's your transition being into the pro? Because from watching it from the outside, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I think I've been evolving every fight. It is massively different sports. Like Shuey Hall used to always say, it was like it's a difference between pool and snooker, and you don't realise that until you're actually in it. So we're kind of, especially me being like Graham's really first one that's been progressing. Like we've been learning on the job with bits and pieces, but we've been building every fight, learning, developing, and shining. And next fight we're gonna look to shine again.
Although your last fight, that was a hell of a performance. It's like you just were just grinding him down, and then suddenly he had nothing for you.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the the sport side of things. Like it's not a 3-round sprint. Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously I boxed for JB, but like always kind of used to have a bad first round, and then used to have a good second and really good third, and by then it was too late. So. Like there was an old saying that if you're going to chop down a tree, you spend the first 7 hours or something sharpening the axe. So you just chip away, and there's no rush. You can set up your shots well, and then obviously it's about breaking them down over time, and then get the finish.
Now, I was watching you spar there with like a Bazzi. I suppose we could talk about it now. He was supposed to be your opponent for the last one, but like things just like fell apart. So what was it like sharing the ring with Bazzi?
Nah, I really appreciate it. Fresh spawn, like, and Baz has been on the scene for many years. I mean, even when I was a junior, I think he was a senior, boxing the ABAs and stuff. So he's been around that level for a long time, like, and it's and that's the beauty, the beauty about boxing, that there's that we're all kind of mucking and help each other out. You might be an opponent once upon a time, but I mean, I still keep in contact with a lot of my opponents from the amateurs and the professionals. I'm not like that in any way, that like bitter or whatever. Like it's like a working class sport, isn't it? And everyone just, I think that's an amazing thing about boxing.
Well, speaking of amateurs, so far it appears that in Los Angeles 2028 is now not going to feature boxing, and there's now rumours that they may actually pull boxing from France in 24. What's your thoughts on that?
It's a shame, man, because it's a lot of people that have been working for years and years and years in the amateur scene to try and build from the England into GBs, and they've had the hopes on an Olympic cycle, and then for the Olympic cycle to get pulled, and like the Olympics isn't really the Olympics without boxing. I think like boxing's been one of the founding sports of the games. You know what I mean? It's very prestigious and old sport. So I think to pull it from the games is madness, and it's a shame. And especially for like you say, like if I had been waiting for years and years getting the JB scored, and then I had pulled it, it's a lot of people don't really know where they're going to go for direction again after that.
I can see a lot of amateurs turning pro maybe too early, because there's nothing to really aim for. I mean, the Worlds and the Commonwealths are nice, but there's nothing quite like the Olympics, though, is there?
No, there's not, and that was always, it's the pinnacle of the sport. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that I think it's a sweet spot. Really, you can turn pro too early and you can turn pro too late. I think you need that international experience against seasoned fighters from around the world to be able to turn up. Because with JB, there's no prejudice, where there's like you can turn up and get pulled from a fight. You turn up and you fight. It doesn't matter if it's the world #1 or like a C competition silver medalist. You fight anyone, and that's the beauty of it. So the experience on the road and against the top fighters, that bites you well for when you do turn pro.
Anyway, so back onto the pros. You've done fantastic so far. You've looked really, really good. But now you've got a biggie.
It's a big opportunity. They're all big fights. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I just focus on one fight at a time, because there is no other fights after this if I don't get this one right. So, in my eyes, every fight's a biggie.
But you're going to be headlining though.
Yeah, I'm headlining. So it came around fast, to be honest. And I mean that in the most unpretentious and egotistical way, that like it's not a surprise. because it's something that I've aimed and I've kind of visioned for years since I've been amateur and pro, that one day I want to be headlining, but I didn't think it would happen 5 fights into my professional career, but it's here now, and I always say, like, opportunities don't present themselves if you're not ready to take them. So the opportunity's here, I'm more than ready. I believe in myself, Graham and everyone believe in us, so we're going to take the opportunity and catapult myself into a British title shot or further down the line.
Now, I've been to many shows, as I'm sure you have, as like pro and that as well, but there's nothing quite like the arena in Newcastle, is there?
Nah, I mean, my first experience with the arena, boxing-wise, was Corn Sleater. So it was that many years ago, and Ritzen's done amazing things for the North East, and it'd be great to just get that back up. I mean, it's a great sporting city. It's the football's doing well, and everyone wants, I think, to look forward to on the weekend, and it's the camaraderie, the togetherness of the city. So it'd be good to be a part of that again. Do you know what I mean?
Now we know that the chief support on that one will be our old boy Rob Ismay, and he'll be taking on your former like a GB teammate in the Soloman Dacres. How do you see that fight? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good fight. It's a great opportunity for Izzy. Like, he's obviously he used to box for Berkeley for many years before I was here. So it's a great opportunity for him. It's and Sol's been around on the JB squad, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it pans out. It'll be a good fight.
Is Joey Laws going to be on there, the eccentric Joey Laws?
I'm not too sure yet. I don't really know who else is going to be on the card apart from Izzy, Sol and Mark and Frenchie. So when it's official, you're going to put it out on your social media, or it will be by the time this video goes out anyway? Yeah, I'll be putting it out. I think the BBC and ITV are going to come in, so it's great to have that local support and to build the show and get boxing back in the North East. Well, as soon as it is announced, I always say buy from the fighters, because it saves you a bit of money and it helps the fighters out. Yeah, it does massively. I mean, when I turned professional with Matchroom, tickets was never really pressure that got put on us, which I understand where most fighters turn professional it is. So I was very fortunate to have that, to take that pressure away, so I could just predominantly focus on my boxing. But tickets always helps, and like I said, everyone, like, we want to sell the show the best we can. So it encourages Eddie and Matchroom to bring boxing back up as much as we can. I mean, why not have 3 shows up here? Yeah, it says. I mean, I've boxed on the road a lot: London, Barcelona, Nottingham, Manchester. So it'd be nice to have shows up here 2 and 3 times a year. I mean, it'd be great if he does. Obviously, you've got Boxer coming up here. You've got Phil Jeffries who's putting on like local shows along with Matty Jobs and that as well. Boxing's booming up here, though, isn't it? Yeah, I know I'm more Matchroom, but like, the more boxing shows we get up here, the better. It saves people going away. People don't really understand how much money's involved in, like, families or partners to go away. It's not just the £60 ticket that you're paying for. You've got to pay for trains, digs, hotels, food, drink, the full night, and you're talking hundreds. And if you're taking, like, your wife or your kids with you, then it's a lot of money. So to have it back up here, it saves a lot of the hassle and taking time off work and stuff for it. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be nice. So prediction for your fight night: Cyrus Pattinson win. Cyrus Pattinson win. Spot on. I appreciate your time. No, thank you very much.